How you guys doing? We have a kit here for you guys today, and the kit is going to be 08039. Okay, that's going to be the kit number for what you guys see here. I'm just going to go over each component in these more thoroughly, but I'm going to explain everything. I'm going to go with everything that you guys see here. And keep in mind that this is for a 2004 to 2006 Acura Type S 3.2, and for the 2003 to 2007 Honda Accord 3.0. And I'm just going to go over it, and I'm going to break down the benefits and specs of having this. So as you see, there's going to be the flywheels here, and then if you come down here, this is going to be the dual mass. This is going to be our flywheel here, which is a conversion kit. I'm going to go into a little more detail here in a minute. This is going to be the pressure plate, the disc. We are working on a new aluminum flywheel, but we do have this style, but it's going to be the rigid style for the 6-puck, which is considered a stage 4. We do have that, which you can work with in there. I'm gonna go into that detail later. Then you see here we have the hub disc now. So I'm gonna go into detail about the benefits of the non-hub and the conversion style kit. So this flywheel here is going to be your dual mass OE spec. This is what's going to come inside your vehicle, that dual mass flywheel there. Now what we did is we developed these flywheels here. This is the cast fluid. This is very similar to this in far as weight and spec and pedal feel. So like I was speaking to you earlier about the flywheels, and the differences is that if you're running the spec or OE setup, you want to go with our setup, which is a conversion kit. You buy from us, you can buy anything from us, as you can see here. Now, like I said about this flywheel here and about the unsprung disc, this disc you won't be able to use with this, but you can use this pressure plate with this flywheel, and this disc, and this disc. Now keep that in mind, that is a retrofit. So if let's say you buy the conventional setup, which is the spring setup, which goes with this flywheel and this disc, this is what's gonna be your OE setup. But if you buy from us directly, you can use our pressure plate and go with a more aggressive setup with this flywheel or that flywheel there. And on top of that, we are also developing an aluminum flywheel to go with this setup here. So you would have technically 4 flywheel options. You're gonna have our cast setup, which is very similar to the spec setup. Over there, we have our Chromoly setup, which is lighter than these two, of course. Then we're gonna have an aluminum, which is much lighter, which you would wanna use with the stage 3, or something higher for you aggressive drivers. Now, I'm gonna bring you guys here as well. So like I mentioned before, other sellers and buyers, their pressure plate is self-adjusting. So that means if you buy, let's say, something similar we have there with the self-adjusting and try to make it go with this, that, or that, it won't work. We have it here, so you buy from us, you stay with us. Meaning, let's say you want to do your car, but you don't want to spend that much money because this one's really expensive. It's like, hey, G, I'm trying to save some money. I can help you out. This is expensive, but you can get this, and this close to this price. So what you want to do is be mindful of when you're purchasing and looking at the options that we do have here. Now, I don't know the exact time frame on the aluminum flywheel that we will have in stock for you guys, but it is coming. So for those who do own this type vehicle and is looking for something a little more torquey, something a little fast, I would recommend the cast or the Chromoly, and then once the aluminum comes in, that's definitely a lookout. But like I said, this is gonna be your stock setup. This is what you're going to be running with. Now, again, we don't have it here, but we do have the 6-puck sprung setup here.
Unsprung.
The unsprung, I'm sorry, which is going to be similar to this. Unsprung, which you can use with this. Well, you use it any flywheel, but it will be unsprung, but it will have the puck style setup. Now, keep that in mind. You can use that with, again, your stock setup or with fluid, because it will be the unsprung setup. Now, if you have any questions, you can, message down below, and I want to let you guys know where you guys can find this kit at. So we are on eBay, Amazon, also on Walmart, and then also our website, which is at gripforceclutches.com, and you can also find us on PayPal. Also, the payment options, we do have Zelle, we do take credit card, and if we do will call, we can also take cash as well. And the new development where we will be selling on will be Shopify. That will be the new website where you can find some of these items on Shopify. So if any questions, comments, go ahead and let us know down below. We'll be in contact.
And also, I want to kind of mention once again, so that's the dual mass flywheel, the OE flywheel. That only works with the rigid style. So full face rigid, and then the 6-puck rigid that we don't have here.
Right.
And then for these two flywheels and the aluminum flywheel that's coming later, you can use any discs. So the sprung will not work with the dual mass flywheel, but then with our setup, which is a little deeper, this one interferes, but then this one is deeper. So you can use the the sprung hub discs.
Right.
Okay, so you have a lot of variety of clutch setup. Okay, thank you very much.